Hi, this is Mark from Mark My Words. Today is May 25th. Other than it being the kickoff to Memorial Day weekend 2018, it's also the release date for Solo, a Star Wars story. I'm on my way to go catch it right now, a matinee. I'll let you know whether I like it or not, whether I don't, whether I recommend it. Please stay tuned, I'll give you my full review. Thanks for watching.
From the attractions.
So I just got back from the theater and I had to stop and get some beer. It is Memorial Day weekend after all. Priorities, right? Movie, beer, review. That's how we do it on Mark My Words. So I think I liked it. It was good. It was good. It wasn't great. However, like I talked about in my past video, my expectations for this were a lot lower than what I had gone into with Last Jedi and some of the other movies. So I mostly enjoyed it. I kind of felt it was in areas that was a little long, you know, maybe the pace drop, but there were some really great scenes, and I really enjoyed particularly, and this is a spoiler review, I like the train heist. In moments it remind me of like a Mission Impossible where the group is working collaboratively, or in Ocean's 11, you know, to pull off some amazing scam. So I liked how, you know, that part of the movie, you know, that was a great scene, and certainly how Han and Chewie met. I thought that was cool. I saw it coming once, you know, you saw him encased in mud. I had a suspicion that was Chewie, so I thought that was really cool. Then, what was the other part? Watching Han grow up on Corellia, I thought that was okay. Maybe I would have liked to have seen a little bit more backstory there. If you're going this far back, I mean, it felt like very abrupt. They show one scene and he jumps off the planet, but I guess it sets the stage for him and Emilia Clarke's character, who I thought that was pretty good. You know, in the end she was a bit rogue. She went off and did her own plan, apart from Woody Harrelson's character and Darth Maul. Who would have thought? I mean, personally happy about that. That was one spoiler I learned, unfortunately, but I think that's Darth Maul. Looked sort of like Darth Maul. It has to be Darth Maul. And it made me interested in finding out what happens next. I mean, she goes off, they have some adventures. Does Han figure in? Who knows? Yeah, how does that figure in? Phantom Menace? This happens before Phantom Menace? Right? That's where Darth Maul dies. Has to be, right? I'm doing some math. I literally just saw this movie an hour ago, so I'm really just thinking about it. Donald Glover, I think, really nailed Lando. I think that was superior, and he even sounded like Billy D. Williams as Lando. He had the beats, and I felt that really worked, primarily. Alden Ehrenreich as Han Solo. He's fine. I don't know that there was ever a moment that I was, you know, overjoyed with him on the screen. That said, I don't think that he did anything negatively against the character. I mean, I don't know. I'm okay with him. He was fine, and yeah, in the end, I don't know. It's a good movie. I mean, it's an enjoyable movie. I didn't walk out disappointed. I walked out mostly feeling it was relatively good. Ron Howard did an apt job of directing this, keeping it true to, I guess, the Star Wars legend and fashion. Let's see, what didn't I like? Oh God, I couldn't stand that stupid space alien in the middle of space. It was a giant octopus in the middle of this black hole. I mean, I'm sorry. That just made zero sense. Like in Last Jedi, them running out of gas suddenly. A stupid creature in the middle of space just maybe going to eat the Millennium Falcon. That was, I'm sorry, that was absolutely stupid, and I hated it. And I didn't like the character in the beginning who Han is indebted to on Corellia. They have to pay her homage. You know, they're all slaves, and I guess she gives protection. That she looked kind of like a creature out of the Dark Crystal. I mean, I appreciate that they didn't live in a CGI world in this movie, and that there was more of a real character there. That said, I wasn't in love with that. But I'm not gonna like everything in a movie. I'm being very nitpicky here. But that's what a review is for. Woody Harrelson as Beckett, I thought was very cool. I'm looking at notes here. Emilia Clarke as Kira. I mean, I wasn't wowed by her, but she was in it and she did a good job, and I think there was, I don't know, chemistry between them. You know, they didn't excite me to an extent where I had to see them in every frame, but I thought that was cool that she, in the end, it was like a James Bond movie, right? She was a spy, or her alliances shifted. Now she's aligned with a Sith Lord, Darth Maul. Oops, spoiler. Oh, yeah, it's a spoiler review. I'm gonna say it in the beginning, so not an issue. And then there's Phoebe Waller-Bridge, who was the voice of L3, who was Lando's robot droid. I thought that was interesting, a different take. A female voice in a droid who is really trying to throw her hands up for resistance, droids. I don't know, maybe it's a little bit more messaging from Kathleen Kennedy and, I don't know, sneaking in some rhetoric through Star Wars about women empowerment. Or I don't know. I didn't mind it, but it's getting a little bothersome, this sort of, you know, pushing it down people's throats. You know, a droid is a droid. You know, that's it. Paul Bettany as Dryden. I guess he was he played his part fine. Didn't really feel that he was that consequential or that fearful. In the end, you know, he died. Emilia Clarke, Kira, took over, and that was that. I didn't even know this until just now that Rio Durant, the CGI character with the multiple arms, was Jon Favreau's voice. That character actually kind of annoyed me. I wanted to like him, and I felt like they were trying too hard to make us like him. In the end, I'm kind of glad he died. I know, that's harsh. Oh, Linda Hunt did Lady Proxima's voice. The voice was fine. I just didn't really care for the actual puppet. Okay, Dark Crystal puppet, something out of Fraggle Rock. And I don't know, that's okay. I mean, I just felt it could have been more inspired, a different character, but you know. I give Solo a 7? 6.5? 7? Yeah, maybe even a 7.5. I mean, I'm not blown away by it, nor was I pissed off by it. I liked it enough. So, 7. Let's settle on a 7. Star Wars Solo, a Star Wars story gets a 7. There you go. Mark my words. Solo review. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give me some likes, maybe some subscriptions, and some comments. We'll do this again soon with another movie coming out. Who knows which one? We'll discuss it and we'll review it. Thanks again.